Hey, hi, and hello. I'm Angry Gorilla, and welcome to the Poke MMO server. This is 100 Lures, a series in which I show where to find lure exclusive Pokemon and how many we can get with 100 lures. For those that aren't aware or new to the game, lures are an item that were introduced in 2022. Lures come in two different types: standard, which can be bought at Pokemarts across all regions; premium, which can be bought from the gift store for RP. Basically, they act as the opposite of repels, in which they increase encounter rates 10% for standard and 25% for premium. Foes are slightly stronger than normal Pokemon in the area. Encounter more foes at the same time, so we can have double battles and triple battles. Lure exclusive Pokemon are 5% for a standard and 10% for a premium. As well as some extra features for the premium lures are small hordes of 3 may increase in size, and if you encounter a shiny Pokemon, the secret shiny rate for that Pokemon is increased by 25%. They also range in strength. Basic lures are 100 steps for a standard, but 200 steps for a premium basic lure. Super are 200 steps for a standard or 300 steps for a premium super lure. Expert is 250 steps for a standard or 400 steps for a premium expert lure. As for the costs, basic are 600 for standard, and then you're looking at 100 RP for the premium. Super are 1200 for standard and 150 RP for the premium. And expert are 1500 for standard and 200 RP for the premium version. So pretty much you can find wherever you can get a repel. The strength of repel is what type you'll find lure. As for the premium, like I said, you go to the gift store and you go to the miscellaneous, and there we are. We got the premium lures here with all the details that I just mentioned previously. So with that being said, let's move on. Like I said, I'm going to show how and where to get lure exclusive Pokemon and show you the results of how many are achievable using 100 lures. I'll be using 100 standard basic lures, so it's even for everyone to use. So let's see how we go. Today for 100 lures, we're going to look into Rotom. Rotom is a special Pokemon that we can find in the Sinnoh region. It is a 100% lure exclusive Pokemon that can be found at Old Chateau. Okay, so it has an electric ghost type which has no evolutions, but with a bit of Pokeyen and the right spot, we can change its form. Okay, so in order to get your very own Rotom, you need to go to Eterna City and make your way west. Across the bridge in Route 205, make our way north of this path into Eterna Forest here. You will need a Pokemon that knows Cut. So I use my trusty HM Slave Dragonite. We make our way across the grass here into this building, and this is Old Chateau. So once you're in Old Chateau, like you can see, you pop yourself a lure and you just run around and you'll encounter just Rotom or Ghastly. That is it. Okay, so let's see how we go. Okay, so here we have a single encounter of Rotom. Like we said before, Rotom is a ghost type, so we're starting with our Smeargle. Smeargle can use Soak in order to change it to a water type. Rotom can use Double Team, which will make it harder for us to make our hits. But we'll use Spore to put it to sleep. Now that it's asleep, now we can start chipping away at it with false swipe. But once again uses Double Team, so it's hard for us to make its hits. So this is probably not the best example of how to catch Rotom. I think that's 3 misses in a row now, which is unfortunate, and it's going to use Confuse Ray, which means it's going to be harder for us to get a hit off.
think in the end here I end up just trying to do one more false swipe. I do get the hit off, but it does next to no damage. So I think I just now bite the bullet and I use I go for false swipe once more. Get some damage off. And then with Rotom, because it's level 20, I think I'm gonna use a Nest Ball. So if I head down, Nest Ball. So it's less than level 20, or it's level 20 or less, so a Nest Ball should be okay. So, just like that. So here's the results of using 100 lures in Old Chateau for Rotom, and we got ourselves 18 all up. So not bad, it's not good at the same time. I think we had 602 encounters across the 100 lures, which 18 over 602 equals about a 3% success rate, or a 3% encounter rate, which means we had to use about 5 to 6 lures per Rotom. So not too bad. When it comes to the cost though, I think Rotom does well for pricing. So if we look at the price for Rotom, we're looking at about 8k. If we're using 5 to 6 lures, there's 3,000 to 3,600 Poke-Yen per Rotom. If we can sell it for 8 grand, we're making a profit anyway. So now though, if you get yourself a Rotom, and I'll even show you on the PvP stats here, if we just type in Rotom here, we can see the 5 other forms that Rotom can be turned into: the Wash Rotom, the Mow Rotom, the Heat Rotom, the Fan Rotom, and the Frost Rotom. In order to get those other forms, you can make your way. We want to make ourselves go north in Eterna City here. You will need a Pokemon that knows Cut. You head into the Team Galactic building here. You want to make yourself go to the west. Up here, it's the entrance to the secret room, which will then reveal this door. And once you go through there, you have the 5 items which can be used to change Rotom's form. So that is 100 lures done for today. Hopefully it is straightforward so you can find your own Rotom. With that being said, be sure to comment your thoughts down below, or even hit me up on which Pokemon you'd like to see featured on 100 lures next. Also, to keep up with everything that has been done, there has been a playlist in the description that showcases every single episode of 100 lures. What else you can do is, if you subscribe, it's completely up to you, but it will keep you up to date with everything that goes on with the channel. I do like to post 100 lures every Wednesday, and I do also like to try and get a second video out detailing something new in Poke MMO. So if you like the video, please leave it a like, and that's all for now. So look after yourself, keep cool, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.